Dr. McGrath, this is kind of a really basic question, but what causes hair loss? Why do some men go bald and some don't? Does it happen where women go bald too?
Of course. I mean, it's a great question. Obviously, it seems like it would be a common sense answer, but obviously the main reason with men that they lose their hair is because they're genetically predisposed and they have what we call male pattern balding or androgenetic alopecia. And that's just a genetic predisposition where they are sensitive to the chemical DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. And at a certain point, their follicles in certain areas of their scalp are going to be sensitive to that as well. So when that happens, the effect of DHT starts to miniaturize that hair. And over a period of time, it miniaturizes it so much that it eventually just, the follicle is no longer able to produce a hair. And there are women that suffer from that as well. And we call it female pattern hair loss or androgenetic alopecia. And women suffer from it just on the same level that men do in many cases. You don't hear about it as much, but believe me, it's devastating for women. And how you approach it is different. And just like in men, there can be different patterns of hair loss for women. But there also can be a multiplicity of different reasons why women start to have thinning in their hair. Whereas for men, it's predominantly a DHT-mediated sensitivity or male pattern balding. But certainly women suffer from thinning hair as well. And that's why it's important, if you're going to seek out help, that you're with somebody that has a broad range of experience in treating hair loss. Because there are other ways to approach women with hair loss. And it may not be that the first step is surgical restoration. Whereas in some cases with women it might be. Because you can have a woman that has hair loss and it's a male pattern loss just in the front, but their hair in the back of their head is very strong. That makes them a great candidate for hair transplant. So I think it's just patient dependent.
Gotcha.
And you just need to know what you're doing. But that's why we're experts in hair loss.